I'm not sure what I was thinking when I said I would make more videos after becoming a mom. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how I see day in the life with a newborn, day in the life with as a new mom videos, because I definitely was not able to do that, obviously. This is the first time I have picked up the camera and recorded a video, and James is already 9 months old. So quick recap on James. I went into labor at 42 weeks. My water broke at 11 p.m. one night, and I was in labor for 36 hours, dilated to 9 centimeters, only to find out what I knew was true in my heart, which was that James was too big to fit through the birth canal. So I ended up having a C-section, which was one of my biggest fears because it was the first major surgery that I've ever had. And James was a very healthy 10-pound, 3-ounce boy and has been a little monster ever since. He has been so advanced at things because of his size, and he has been in the 100th percentile for height and weight. He took his first steps at 8 months old a couple of days ago. And, you know, being parents completely rocked our world. It turned it upside down, inside out, every which way you can think of. And, you know, for a lot of the past 9 months, especially in the beginning, I would say the beginning 4 or 5 months, you're kind of in survival mode, and you're just navigating all of the changes at once, plus the changes that you're going through. And there were times where it was really, really hard, and there were some really sad moments, and it just got really hard for us. And at the same time, there were some really amazing moments as well. And now I feel like at 9 months, we're able to kind of step back and enjoy life as a family rather than two people trying to keep a child alive. And, you know, James is starting to become his own person, and it's been really awesome to see. And we're excited to do more with him and show him life and show him the world and just kind of grow together. And it just kind of opens up this new chapter, and it's coming at the heels of Mike leaving the military. Why is today an important day?
I got a job offer today. It's a very important day. It's very cool. I'm very excited.
Yes. Mike is finally getting out of the Navy.
Finally.
How does it feel?
Like it's not soon enough.
Which is something that I've alluded to in these videos since the beginning. You know, I started this channel while we lived in Hawaii, while Mike was still going on underways and he went on deployment. And the whole time we were waiting for this moment for him to leave. And it is just only a month away. It's coming up very soon. As far as where we're going, obviously it has been a little difficult to find a job, or for him to find a job during a pandemic, but I really am proud of him for busting his butt and really getting out there and making phone calls and having interviews. And the good news is that we are 95% sure that we know where we're going, and that Mike has a great job, and that it's in an area that we're able to do so much more than we are here in the South, and we're very excited for that. But I don't want to say where it is and what he's doing until it's absolutely official, because this job actually came out of left field. We were set on one job in a completely different area, and then this came through. He had an interview, and you know, he actually didn't even want to take it, but you know, you just never know. And this is the job that we're ending up going to take. And I would like to pick up the camera more. I can't promise it'll be every week. I can't promise it'll be every month. I don't know. But what I do know is that there's going to be more adventures ahead, because we've been really waiting for this a long time, to enjoy more of the freedoms that you have outside of the military and just kind of play more, you know, and go places. And with our family now, we're able to do that, especially if we're moving to an area where there's just a lot more things. The first step in all of this is to get this house sold. We purchased our first home together here in Charleston, and it's been a great house and we've learned a lot, but we also learned a bunch of things that we don't want in our next house, which I'm sure a lot of homeowners who've sold a house could relate to. And so now we are currently just kind of getting it ready to be sold, and it's been a lot of work. One thing we did learn is that we were captivated by having a beautiful yard. But that was a problem because we are just not yard people, and by that I mean, like, we're not landscapers. We don't like taking care of flowers and trees and bushes, and we kind of let it go a lot. And we had to do some recomping on it and put it back together. Didn't really enjoy it much. It was just kind of a source of stress for us. So in our next house, we realized that if we just have grass and, you know, some pretty flowers and bushes out front that are easier to take care of, then that's fine with us. Another thing that we realized is that there are certain things that need to be done in order for you to make the space more livable. For instance, the paint in this house was terrible. We had, like, this room was mustard green. We had a bathroom that was completely black. There was a room that was really bold blue. And so we planned on painting it, but we just never did it, right? And then at the final hour, our realtor told us it was a good idea to paint away the bold colors. And here we are finally doing it, and somebody else gets to enjoy it. And, you know, we kind of wish that there were some things that we invested in so that we would like the space better, because we love this space now that it is bright and white and not yellow. One of the things that we also learned was that we were living in way too big of a space. So we have this huge guest bedroom that is bigger than our master bedroom that is downstairs. And then we have this room that was supposed to be James's room, but it was turned into Mike's office and then painted and cleared out. There's a bathroom up here. And then this was my office. It was the pink room with the stripes on the wall here, which are no longer there. James is probably going to be our only child. And so we don't need a house this big, but we had like hungry eyes when we saw it and bought it, right? We don't need this much space when it comes to our next house. And that's a lesson that we definitely learned, because we don't need to spend as much money on a house with 2 stories. And we also don't like the fact that we were downstairs and our kid had to be upstairs. So he's been living with us this entire time. All lessons that we would have never known had we not lived here. Over the last week, we've painted, we've landscaped, we've decluttered, we've went to the dump millions of times. We've done so much to get this house to a place where it's ready to take pictures of, to put on the market, and we're almost there. So today we have the cleaners coming to do a deep clean of the house and the baseboards. Tomorrow I am going to touch up all the paint on baseboards and doors just to make it look a little better. And then we're gonna have someone come over and take pictures of it.